Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Will. Today I want to talk about a crypto exchange platform that has been around since 2019. It goes by the name of Pionex. You probably heard about it because it's popular. I just started to use it a couple of weeks ago. I have to say I really like it. During this video I'm going to show you why. It's part of the most trusted exchanges out there. They have nice features. The trading fees are pretty competitive. Just like other exchange platforms, they have great first-time bonuses. But what really makes this platform different than others is the built-in crypto trading bots. You can find testimonials everywhere where they talk about the profitability, how easy those bots are to use. They have different options that we can use for free with different approach, and all of them are included inside Pionex. I've been testing the newest AI bot for the last couple of weeks, and if I compare this bot with other similar automations that we mentioned here in the channel before, I think right now Pionex, in my opinion, is a better option. I should be using this platform a long time ago, but well, it's never too late. In fact, right now is the best time to use it because we are in the bull market. And the reason why I'm using now Pionex is because I found one strategy. I saw another YouTuber having a lot of success with it, so that's why I decided to give it a try. The idea is to reach 1 to 3% in daily returns. You know, in crypto markets, that is achievable. In one day, you can get a 10% or 50%, sometimes a 100%. So 1 to 3% with the help of leverage, it's going to be easier. Of course, nothing is guaranteed because there are many things that you have to keep in mind. The direction of the trend, the volume, global news. But I decided to study the whole strategy and adapt it to my style. And during this video, I'm going to show you the results that I got in the last couple of weeks. Just to be clear, results always depends of timing, your capital, your discipline. What I'm sharing here is my personal experience, so this is not financial advice. Always keep that in mind. By the way, guys, right now YouTube is having so much rules about passive income opportunities. That's why I'm creating a new Telegram group. I want to create a space where we can share our personal setups. We can talk more about these strategies. This is not a public group. I only want to invite people that is ready to use this tool and is ready to use this strategy. We can share trades, our next moves, no hype, no noise, just good energy and focus action. Many experts believe the next 6 to 8 months could be big for crypto. I want to take advantage of these months, and if you want to be part of this adventure, all you have to do is come and join our group. What you need to do is just register to Pionex using the link that I have in the description. Then send me a DM on Telegram and, well, I can give you access once you are part of the team. We have strong momentum in the markets right now. Today, Bitcoin is sitting in 121,000, which is amazing, and the rest of the market is following. We're gonna have ups and downs, and with today's video, probably you can learn how to take advantage of those situations. But before we go there, I want to invite you to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications. If you have any questions for me, come and find me on Telegram, only by using the link in the description of this video. Remember, I never send DMs to anyone. If you want to talk to me, you have to text me first. So, Pionex, after you register, you need to perform a KYC. That is mandatory, and that will give you access to do spot trading, futures trading, and also it will give you access to the future bots. But the bot that I'm be using is the grid trading bot, which is working a very interesting way. When we open a position, let's say we have a bot that is going to be doing longs, but if the price goes against us, well, what we're going to have right here is buying positions on the way down, and once the price goes back to the price entry, the bot is going to sell those positions and we're going to get some gains, extra gains, even when we are in the opposite direction. All right, I can show you that if we come right here to futures bot. They have coin futures grid. Let's say if you want to trade using your Bitcoin or Ethereum, you can use this bot. There's another one called Futures Moon, also designed for Bitcoin and Ethereum. But the one I want to show you today is this one, the new Futures Grid bot, Right now, 156,000 people are using this one. When we click in create, it will give us this window where we select the type of coin that we want to use. Let's say we have ADA USDT perpetuals. And now when we click in this button, copy strategy, it's going to give us 3 different AI trading strategies. The first AI strategy is called moderate with a 5x leverage. The next AI bot is called balanced with a 10x, and another one called aggressive, which is going to run with an 15x leverage. I'm using the 5x for my long-term strategies, but for the 1% daily, I'm using the 10x. So we click in this one, and right here, what we need to do is disable this option, type the amount that we want to assign to the bot, and create. But I want to show you some other options just by clicking in this link. And here you can see the grid, our point of entry. If we're in a long position, then if the price goes up from here, there is our gains. But if the price goes down, as I'm telling you, this bot is going to buy all of these positions, and on the way back to the point of entry, it's going to sell. So that's how we're going to get some extra profits. And as long as your liquidity point stays very far, we don't need to be worried about anything. Well, at least that's what I'm doing, because sometimes when I open positions, the price goes again the direction. And I can show you right here, this is, for example, Maxi, where I have different positions right now. I have a trade right now in Bitcoin, where I have 77% in gains. I have another one here, XRP, 30% in gains. I have another one in Sol that is a little bit down right now. I'm waiting to go back to the price entry and start to collect profits. But with this type of trading, when the price goes down, well, first I'm super stressed because I don't know how long we're gonna be out of range, and we're only gonna generate profits until we get back to the price entry. And here, actually, with the Bitcoin position, I've been waiting for 5 or 6 days, and only today it went back to the point of entry. But with Pionex, what I like is that even when I'm down, I'm still making profits. And I can show you that right here. I have these 3 bots, like I told you, more like long-term strategies. I have these 3 bots with only 5x leverage. I'm not exposing myself much. Even this one is only 3x leverage. And when I open these bots, the market went down, but during this time, the grid bot is been collecting profits. Check this one. Right here we have 48 USDT. Here we have 81 USDT. All of these are profits from the grid, plus the profits from the bot. 83, 163, 137. So I think this type of automated strategies are better for people that just want to have something working in the background. And as long as you are inside the range, everything is fine. If your liquidity point is far, like right now my liquidation point in this bot is 82,000, so I'm pretty far. I don't think we're gonna go back to this price, at least not for the next 6 months. And if the price has fluctuation, that's how we're gonna generate some extra profits. Now let me show you some of the results with my 1% strategy. And here you can see we have 1.57%, another trade 1.30%, 1.81, 1.79, 1.80, 1.76, and this 1% in every trade, we can get it super fast. This one took 10 minutes. Sometimes takes a little bit longer. This one was 1 hour. Some others, I think I had one that was 15 hours. And the reason why is because the price went against my direction. But as I told you, in the end, with the grid bot, I was collecting profits. So once the price went back to green, I collect those extra profits, and then I let it run until I hit the 1%. Let me go back to the very beginning so you can see all that I've been doing. First, I got started with 200 just to see how it works. With 250, I was just learning how to use the bot. Then I started to deposit a little bit more capital. And here's when I got started with 508. I got my first 1%. And then in the next position, I went back with the same capital plus the profits from the previous trade. So I open it with 514 and I start to do that as a loop. So I was compounding manually, and I've been doing that with all these different coins. I'm using Blanc, Virtual. I've been doing this for a while now. Look, right here I was already in 850, 860, 890. It doesn't give you 1% exact because we have to pay some fees. So when I set the bot, and I will show you in a second, when we set the bot, we put a little bit more than 1%. Look, here I was having already trades open with 1,300, 1%, 1%. What we do here, let me show you back to futures bot. We select the type of coin we want to use. We select the balanced bot. We click right here. We disable this option. I never put my entire capital. One of the rules of risk management is never risk more than 1% of your entire capital for every trade. Well, my risk tolerance is a little bit higher. That's why I want to go a little bit more diligent. Understand how it works. Make sure this is something that aligns with your goals, and from there you can decide how much you want to risk. But let's say I put half of my capital, 1,300. So with the 10x, my position is going to be open with 13,000 USDT. And right here below, we have a take profit. So when I click there and I select this option, there is the P&L percentage. So right here, I can set my 1%. You can assign 2% or 3% or 4%. It all depends how much is your goal, but I'm telling you 1% is achievable, is fast. Remember that we need to pay some fees. So if you want to get a net profit of 1%, then right here in take profit, you can put 1.2 or 1.3. Usually I put 1.5. That's why you see in my results, I have a little bit more than 1%. So in this case, with this amount, my 1.5% is 19.5 USDT. So I click in OK. And if you want to set stop loss, here you have that option. Let's say you want the trade to close when you hit a 30%. That is up to you. As I'm telling you, I don't use this option. I just need to make sure I'm going in the right direction. I'm following the trend. And as long as my liquidity point is far from my point of entry, then I'll be fine. I know the price, it will go back to the point of entry, even when the price goes against me. Plus, on the pullback, we are going to generate some extra gains thanks to the grid bots. When I get started, I deposit only 100, 200 just to learn how it works. Then I deposit another 500. Then I top it up to 1,000. That was all my deposit. And with 1,000, now my capital is sitting in 2,627, only using this strategy. Well, this strategy and also the long-term strategies right here, but I haven't collected any profits from those ones. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's say I want to collect this 48 that I have in profits from the grid bot. All I need to do is come here where it says more, clicking release profit. Because this bot is in the Bitcoin, well, I'm going to receive Bitcoin, and that's it. I click OK, and goes back to 0. And still I have profits here from the long position that is still moving. We can also compound. If I want to take now the profits from this bot, I can compound it if I want it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to collect profits. And well, guys, this is exactly how it works. And as I told you, if you want to be part of my team, it will be a pleasure to have you here in this new Telegram group where we can discuss about all of that. I'm also going to share my positions. I'm putting here all my different trade moves so you can see what I'm doing. And well, this is only for active members. Remember, you can contact me on Telegram and I'll tell you what to do. It's completely free. Don't worry, you don't need to pay anything. It's only a community that I want to build for us. And well, guys, if you found some value here, I will appreciate your likes. I will appreciate your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, to hit the bell, so you can see my future updates about all that I'm going to do here. This is all for now. Thank you so much for your company, and I hope to see you in the next one. My name is Will, the crypto leader from Leaders Road. I'll see you around.